Lovely jubbly, just tricked you there. God, look at the scene. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the Purple Draft Pro. And it's just quite a lot heavier. Especially on the Good afternoon, people. Well, it's PJT, proprietor, and...
Are you actually going to introduce me today?
No, not really.
No, I didn't think you were. I'm Michelle, and we are doing 2 favourites of some of the Facebook groups, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, that's not the original robot glass, that's the gold one. I meant to bring the original robot glass out just to show you in this one, but it's not that important anyway. It's known as the robot beer. It's actually Turmweisse. Actually have the Turmweisse glass as well, but that kind of obviously goes with that. So that's kind of the correct glass, but it's not. But it is, if that makes sense. There's kind of 3 correct glasses for that, isn't there?
You can put it in this glass and it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's a cracking glass, as is the other one. And I've got all these people right into this beer, but in the meantime, we found this one. This is what I call the Yellow Peril, as Mr. Trotter would say. They're both from Kuchlbauer, which is an absolutely cracking brewery. I didn't get to visit them when we were in Munich last time. Funny enough, Ian brought us a tankard. It was one of them tankards.
Yeah.
For that, so there's actually 4 glasses if you count the tankard.
Yeah,
it's down there in front, down in there. No, wrong way, under there.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. But it's really, and Ian got us them, didn't he? Because he went actually to the brewery.
Oh, let's show that, because this is absolutely lovely.
And he got us one of them each. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that for
I'll
a
put it onto the
beauty.
camera. That really is lovely.
Yeah, that's the sort of glass that you can get rid of a few glasses in life, but
That one's not going anywhere.
That's not going. Things. But yeah, that's just beautiful, isn't it? And that robot theme has become a theme of like the King Exchange backup.
We really did feel like we missed out a little bit because we really wanted to visit there and we didn't get the opportunity to.
We went to Andex, so if it comes to the 2, and Ian was doing that one, so we did that one, so it kind of worked, didn't it, on that trip? Anyway, this is coming in at, I believe, 5.9, yeah, 5.9%, and I believe this is 5.3. It is indeed. I've drank this for many years, long before Brexit, when I used to actually export them directly from them before a lot of you even knew what this beauty was.
Yeah, I've been drinking this for a while.
Yeah, years and years. Right. They don't make a bad beer, do they?
They are very good brewers.
You know, the Dunkel, they're actually in the little box, which is mad to get something like this in, like it is with Snyder's. Obviously, we missed the little Oktoberfest box, but to pull off them. On their Oktoberfest, like their Christmas beer, it is to die for. Anyway, I gabbled on for almost 3 minutes.
We haven't even opened
I'm sorry.
a bottle yet.
By the way, look, always professional. Look at that on the top. I think yours is the same as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's got it.
It's got Turmweisse on the top. There you go. Look at that. Right, let's get them poured. You keep going on, Michelle. I've told you.
Yeah, it's definitely me that gabbles on.
I've said to her sometimes, just, you know, breathe. So, here we go. As I say, this for me is the Yellow Peril.
At least you haven't managed to break any bottles today.
I shared that one. What one was it? What one did I nearly break the bottle?
I can't remember.
Nor me. That's a good review, because I went, ah! And she's like, ah, I didn't kill him.
It was the one with the adding.
Oh, I did share it then. No one even commented. Great, eh? I could have had a lump of glass. Now, so everyone cares about me. I don't want to move to the north of England. They like me up there. Oh, look at that. Did you know that one of yours looks absolutely handsome? I hate to say that, being a Yellow Peril man. But look at the thickness of that. Look at that on the pour. I'll tell you another thing. the way it laces this when you drink it, I don't know how far we'll be able to drink these down on the review, but I've just got a little tiny bit in the bottom.
Wow, the aroma that is coming out from these
Yeah.
is just superb.
These are handsome, aren't they? These are two cracking drinks, and I'll always say to anyone, if you haven't tried these, Redneck's Barn, Marcus, we've dealt with him for
a long time now.
about 3 years, I think, and it will deliver these beers to you. It will even get hold of the glassware if you need to get the glassware. But that's just handsome, isn't it? You're looking at two beers. I mean, the haziness, and you see how lively they are.
Yeah.
How a beer should be. It's got some good carbonation. Yeah, my head's gone a little bit like Michelle's normally does.
Mine looks perfect.
No, it's not perfect. Okay, that's perfect. All right. Anything to keep her sweet. She's getting on in life, so I have to humour her and everything.
Can't tell.
Not me. I only feel 20. All right, 25. Right.
Okay.
Well, I don't know where to start here. What? It's like you're looking at them, and I'm always more towards that one than that one. We did a recent poll in the King Exchange backup group, and if you're into Weisse beers, do follow that Facebook group. There's a few bit of COVID in there, but apart from that, it's a pretty calm group, isn't it? So where do we start?
I think...
By the top? A flake, some would say.
Mm. Did you not get yours all in the glass?
Wow.
Wonderful. Ripe banana. It smells fantastic, that particular one. And you're actually picking up the aroma even through that thick, frothy head there.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. I think they smell pretty much, if I recall.
Yeah, very similar.
But they are. Just through tasting the frosting, you just know.
Okay,
I'm just going to get rid of a little tiny. So where do we go? We say these are not top 5. Oh, not again. We say these are not top 5 anymore. That's risky business. Then again, check Real Craft, our beer. Simon's just reviewed an English beauty. Oh, look at that at the end. See?
Mm.
The colour just changes, doesn't it? And these are. What do I start?
This is everything that you would expect. It's wonderful. It's got a lovely creamy mouthfeel. It feels lovely and nice full body taste there. Really lovely ripe banana. It's bready, malty.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's everything. You know you're drinking a wheat beer, right from the yeast, and
I didn't realise how much I'd actually missed this beer because I haven't had one for a while. I have actually missed that.
I've had that a few times.
Yeah, you have. I haven't.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's just been drunk in bed after abruptly leaving.
It gets out the nice stuff once I'm gone.
Yeah, I know, and I know now not to put it on Facebook or YouTube. You see, because I get caught out.
That is a little bit sweeter in smell.
It's interesting. Oh, look at that. I've got to get another shot now. They've settled down a bit. Let's get another quick shot before I try that one. They look so much better. You see straight away. I was talking about the lacing. You know a quality beer, don't you? Through that, I mean, this is going to be a tough order. Ooh, hold on. Yep, I've got another shot. Right, let's go on this one. First go on this beauty. This for me was almost my top Weisse beer. Now, if you're talking about my top Weisse beer straight away, it's the King on the Perfect Draft Machine. Let's take the Perfect Draft Machine out of the equation. My top beer is Eyinger Urwes, the 5.91. My second beer is Andex. The third, I can change, and I couldn't decide it. Used to be Hacker, But things change. It's not bloody Macel's though. Oh, you beauty. A banana on that's running through, and it's there. And
For me, this one is a little bit sweeter. I'm picking up notes of caramel. You have still got your banana taste there.
So I don't really find it sweeter, but we can't all say the same every time. They are two beauties.
But they are both amazing.
They are like George Michael in music. Sexy, cool. You know, George was. George was not a good-looking bloke.
It's
like...
It's one of those things, I look at the different beer styles that you can get, and I have my favourites, or ones that are go-tos if I feel like drinking an IPA, if I feel like drinking a Pilsner, if I feel like this style of beer, this is a particular brewery that I would go to. I find that these are really good examples of the style.
These are just, I mean, like I say, don't be fooled by the glass. The beer delivers.
Really delivers.
I'll tell you what, and again, the 5.9 to the 5.3, if they were both 5% or 5.5, it's really hard to get that.
Yeah,
point.
I wouldn't say that was stronger. Maybe a little bit more punchier. A little bit more of a
That's
kick,
got,
maybe.
again, yeah, for me, and again, just for me, not necessarily for you, that's really got that more ripe bananas, not necessarily sweeter. I can see what you're saying there, but for me, I get a slightly better mouthful on that, but that's not taking nothing away. They are both absolute crackers. I would stick, if I was choosing one of the two, I've always gone by that one. So I'll stick by it.
The mouthfeel does feel a little bit lighter, and I'm attributing that to the fact that it's lower in alcohol. This is a little bit, it's a little bit more punchy because it's got more
So's the King.
alcohol in it. But both of them,
they are
absolutely wonderful.
Jesus.
Packed full of flavour. Wonderful, wonderful drinks. They really are.
You just know, didn't you? You like right from you smell it, and they're like, they smell almost identical. Like I say, there could be, maybe there is something sweet in there. I don't know. Obviously, their brewing process, I don't know enough about them or anything. But you know when you're smelling it, you are getting that bit of coriander, that bit of whatever you want to take out of it. But they are just two beauties.
For me, both of these are giving that wonderful, wonderful ripe banana taste that is really a massive part of this beer style. And you are getting that in the bucket load here with this. It really is wonderful.
They've got,
tasty.
It's like when you say that they've got it and they've got it just right. For a company, right? And this is my thing about this, right?
Okay.
For a company to get not one, and let's forget about the Dunkel, which is pretty decent as well. Yeah. There's a certain other couple of beers though that is pretty decent, but they've got two beers. Yeah. Now Eyinger come pretty close. Yeah. Of course, AB InBev, because you've got Frankie and Frankie Raw. But you can count them on one hand. The amount of breweries that have not just pulled one cracker, they've pulled two.
I can think of one head brewer actually that manages to do a whole style of beers.
No, I'm on about on the Weizen beer scene. You're missing the point.
Yeah,
on the Weizen beer scene.
I get what you're saying.
Oh, yeah, you could produce 10.
I know, that's what I'm
saying.
saying. I think when someone's really good at what they do, then that's when the magic happens in the glass. And whoever brews these, or the recipe that they're using to brew from, it's very good.
It's winning. It's winning all day long. But like I say, you could count who's got two that are possibly top 10 in the world. Yeah. That's not just us talking. A lot of other people would say the same thing.
Yeah, I'm quite sure there's a lot of people out there who would totally agree with this.
I think a lot of people would put these. I personally wouldn't put them in front of the King and the standard Franz kind of, because I'm a huge fan, as a lot of you know. But a lot of people would say, hold on a minute.
For me, they are right up there. They are a very, very good example of this style of beer.
If I was choosing one of the two, I'm going to spin this, I think. I don't believe I'm going to say this. I think I'm going for this one.
Yeah, me too.
Jamie, Ian, if you listen to this video, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying here.
I like the punchiness of having that little bit of added alcohol to it.
It's not that for me. I'm not like that.
No,
That's
I think
more
it is.
trick
Yeah.
here, but there's something that robot is bringing to me that ain't, and I don't know what the bloody hell it is. They're both absolute crackers, and that's 15 minutes sugar.
And we have really gassed on this one.
I do apologise. Sorry about the king in the background. The dog's dancing around. Right, for me, this is a face-off, so I've got to choose a winner.
For me, this one. And it's marginal. So marginal, but it marginally wins it for me.
I've got to go for that. But I'm going to keep my gob shut on social media soon. Hope that no one watches this video all the way through, because I've swore by that one and not that one on polls. I've created carnage in beer groups at some point. But I've got to say, as I feel today,
Side by side.
yeah, but I've done these side by side before. That's never beaten that. That's winning all day long.
There we go.
Bonjour.